English. English is good. Don't close the game when saving. Oh, I have a feeling this isn't running the right resolution. Just a hunch. It's also based off of how it looks on the stream right now. So I'll get all the settings and graphics and what's set up while we are waiting for people to come in. Oh, this is cool. Didn't press the button, I clicked the mouse. Oh god, I've already failed instructions. Carl! Started when the man across me suddenly shouted out, "The pies here are total shit, like vomit wrapped in paper wax." Oh. Seeing that there were empty tables and that there were other tips the restaurant said to this man. Wait a second. Oh, I can't hold on. let me get this sized real quick to fit at least so you guys can see it in the right size. Yeah, it's not in my native resolution, so we'll get through this portion. Hopefully I can get to some place where I can do I can set the game settings. They kind of just threw me in. Hello, darkness. Hello. Okay. Excuse me, I don't believe I know you. Is there something I can help you with? Look, the seat's occupied. Find yourself another table. Yeah, that's why I answered. To answer my question, the man continued talking to himself. Well, look. So here you are. You're graduating soon and clearly need a job, huh? Well, it so happens that we have just the job for you. And pauses emphasis. A mysterious job. A wonderful, wonderful one. I have no interest in your proposal. Go away. Do not refuse my offer in haste. He then handed me a business card. Both sides of the business card were black, with 3 letters printed neatly on one side. SCP. Carl Astana. It was addressed to me. Wow. He knows where I live and everything. That's not unsettling at all. Congratulations on becoming a member of the SCP Foundation. The Foundation highly values your knowledge and expertise, and we firmly believe that you are the one we have been searching for. You will assume the position of Assistant Archivist in the Archive Department, Group 3. Director Chuck Our? Is that how you said it? Our? Will be your superior. Please go to the security office of Sector Sigma on 8/13/2012 at 0900 hours to pick up your employee card. We look forward to working with you. Personnel Department of Site 105, SCP Foundation, Secure, Contain, Protect. Site 105. I can't remember which one that is.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things.
They didn't give me a no option. Oh, that's not good. Those pipes are bad.
Has been upset. However, no matter how advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs, there will always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't know where they come from, or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives. It's because of this that we found.
Oh, that's a big old. What the hell is that? That's a big bunny rabbit?
An organization dedicated
Oh, like a giant bunny rabbit plushie.
items, individuals,
Yeah, I know. I can't. If I alt tab, I'm afraid it's going to do something. Sorry. It's at the bottom. Oh my god. It's huge.
So that people may live in a rational and ordinary world. We secure, we contain, we protect.
See, people often think that with a secure, contain, protect thing means that they are protecting other people from these things. The truth is that they're protecting these things from other people. secure them, they contain them, they protect them. Yeah, Frank was white. This is interesting music, at least. I wonder if it's like from a open license library or something, or if they had it made for the game. Uh, oh, hey, I was looking the wrong way this whole time. All right, let's pop this sucker over in here and look at it real quick. There we go. Invert looks. No, that's dumb. Don't invert looks. Apply. Excellent. Ah, damn it. Windowed. There we go. That's better. Okay, excellent. Uh, no motion blur, please. Motion blur is shit. Stop putting this in your video games. Stop putting motion blur in your video games. Stop it. Stop doing it. Stop putting motion blur in your video games. I don't know what background volume means. Is that like music? I assume it's like music. Sorry if I'm just trying to make sure this feels right. Okay. That'll be fine. Candied pecans. What? Why are you guys getting candied pecans from? It's not Christmas yet. Yeah, Woofer, exactly. That's right, Woofer. We are, if we need eye blur, our brains do it for us. We don't need the video game to do it. Motion blur, like I think the worst motion blur that they had was in I think it was the last Uncharted game, Uncharted 4, was it? I know I saw a bunch of people talk about it. The original release of it had motion blur, and it was so awful. It made everything look like garbage. And they eventually, I think, released a patch or whatever where you could turn the motion blur off, and it made the game look so much better. And it didn't run any worse, so no one could figure out why they had motion blur because it was completely unneeded for game performance, which is the only reason I understand, as I understand it, that some places do it. So everyone, how's it going? I was kind of hoping I would get the menu of the game to start with, but the game just kind of throws you in there immediately as soon as you start it. So I didn't have the opportunity. The Super Clown Party? No, no Super Clown Parties. I don't want clowns. Strangely, I don't think there's a ton of. I'm not 100% on that, but I don't know that there's a ton of clown themed SCPs actually. At least not like living things that look like them. There's some porcelain clown things that are one of the SCPs, I think, if I remember correctly. But death to the patriarchy. I mean, yeah, all that, Carl. Sure. Also, we will be happy to know that the main character's name in this game is also Carl. So you should be able to relate for some reason. No, it's actually with a K. It's Carl God, I can't remember what his last name is now. It's Carl something. That kills people. I do appreciate how that that game that series gets more and more screwed up as it goes. Okay, so eventually we'll have a log here of the SCPs that we have found in the game. Doesn't look like there's going to be a ton of them, but that's fine. This is a shortish game. It should last about a stream, unless I dig around too much. But I'm not sure. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, I saw. I looked it up. I had it on my list for a while. I started looking up reviews, and all the reviews are fairly positive about this game, and it looks like it has some production behind it. So, oh, we're doing this again. Sorry, guys.
Beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things. Due to their existence, the balance of mankind's peaceful life has been upset. However,
Yeah, of course, there's like Containment Breach and stuff like that. They're the multiplayer games, but those are, I think those games are more scored off of having fun with your friends rather than the quality of the game itself.
we don't know where they come from or what their purpose
Okay, so
is.
it's the phone booth,
These questions plague mankind.
crown.
Affect our daily lives.
I'm trying to get a list. I'm trying to see if there's the bunny rabbit.
That we found
It's a doll riding a giant bunny rabbit.
in order
It was a
containing anomalous items
ventriloquist dummy riding the giant bunny rabbit
The SCP
toy.
Foundation is committed to maintaining the normalcy of the world so that people may live free of fear. While ordinary people
Yeah,
live
not
in
100% know who
purpose,
this is.
we must fight anomalies in the shadows. We must prevent them from being exposed to the public so that people may live in a rational and ordinary world.
So
We secure
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say you probably shouldn't show the new guys this view on the way in. Might be a little bit much. And now we have the giant library walls of SCP cells. A lot like Cabin in the Woods, which is an excellent movie, by the way. I don't know. I don't know, Carl. The ending of them doesn't seem like it would leave room for a sequel, but maybe. I think there's alternate endings for it, right? So maybe they could use one of those. Yeah. Okay, let's say secure. Foundation secures anomalies with the goal of preventing them from falling into the hands of civilian or rival agencies through extensive observation and surveillance, and by acting to intercept such anomalies at the earliest opportunity. Our mission statement is operating clandestine and worldwide. The Foundation operates beyond jurisdiction, empowered and entrusted by every major national government with the task of containing anomalous objects, entities, and phenomena. These anomalies pose a significant threat to global security by threatening either physical or psychological harm. The Foundation operates to maintain normalcy so that the worldwide civilian population can live and go on with their daily lives without fear, mistrust, or doubt in their personal beliefs, and to maintain human independence from extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional, and other extra-normal influences. All good things. Friday at 9 p.m. What happens at Friday at 9 p.m.? Do we all have a office party? Ooh, we got our badge. Hooray! Enter room 914. I can do that. Oh, that's quite overloaded. Yeah, maybe a direct-to-TV sequel, or oh, maybe Carl. Can't even open the cracked doors. Jeez, they got some kind of magical force field technology in here. Is that a Hoover Dam? For some reason. Trying to see if there's like any little Easter eggs or something if you look in some of these rooms. But most of them are completely pitch black. It's just the way the footsteps are. It sounds like there's a person behind me. Give it to the sci-fi. Oh yeah, Sci-Fi Channel can do something great with it for sure. Their movies can be fairly entertaining if nothing else. The SCP channel. Oh, hey, this is the menu office in the menu. Who left all these post-it notes and stuff here? This is my first day. I don't. This is my first day. I don't. I can't possibly have all these notes. Um, Harry. What is I think I see a snake in there. Maybe. All right, there's the plague doctor. A plague doctor toy, I think, and a bunch of little other just images of stuff. Yeah, see, yeah, there he is, the little plague doctor toy. Look at that. He's so cute. Well, yeah, I think he gave me the card with that letter. Maybe I don't know. But there you go. Yeah, Carl Estana. He's from MIT. Good for him. You have access to classified top secret archives. Please confirm that you're aware of all confidentiality clauses and agree to swear by and strictly adhere to all SCP Foundation regulations and guidelines. Yeah, and if you don't, we'll kill you. They don't put that in there, but that's implied. Welcome to the SCP Foundation. Before starting work, please allow us to introduce you to the software. Each day, your superior will assign tasks to the mission module. When there is a new task, the button will blink red to remind you. Communication within the site relies primarily on instant messaging systems, where information is processed using level 2 encryption. Please pay attention to blinking red reminders to view them. Training. We have friends already. Wow, look at that. Training is an effective means of information sharing within the Foundation. New employees must first participate in new employee training before they may begin work. And then this page will show you public information about all the sites. This concludes the introduction. Thank you. Say play playing Pokemon. Yeah, Darkness. My son did that as well. Um, he got the new I forget which of the two he got. The new one that just came out. Um, he got the one where you get the blue dragon looking thing. But anyway, yeah, he was showing it to me, and how it's all got like full open world online co-op where you can play with your friends and you all go and do your own stuff and play the game by yourselves. Red Puppy is the favorite, maybe. That's Violet. Okay. But yeah, he said it's way better than the last one was, which is good. They still don't have the full entire list of Pokemon, but like I kind of like I've said before when the last game came out, and they weren't going to have them all. I'm like, there's only so many There's only so many giant 3D, full rendered 3D models you can have in a video game uh, like that. And the combat animations in this one look way more involved and well done than the last game. So I think they've in general improved. So that's good. But anyway, yeah. So let's see. Site 73. Scientists at Site 73 have created a super material capable of releasing and absorbing extraordinary amounts of energy. The Anomaly Development Department hopes to construct new containment facilities using the super material. Wow. Site 19 is facing a shortage of D-Class personnel. According to the Foundation's Experiment Resource Sharing Protocol, Site 105 will temporarily transfer 40 D-Class personnel to Site 19 to support the operation of Site 19 experiments. Wow. Site 105, that's where we are at. Critically endangered species have been discovered in a Guatemalan sinkhole, one after another. Foundation agents believe it may be related to the previous escape of SCP-994. Level D fugitive personnel D33921 from Site 17 was recently found in the eastern region of Mexico. The Foundation has dispatched a new MTF to arrest him. It is reported that D33921 had obtained all special operations knowledge after drinking the clear water in SCP-769, thus allowing him to break through any obstacles and successfully escape. I think that one might be the lucky water. It's like a luck potion, basically. Maybe I'm not sure. It's even more laggy than Arceus, and they both shared the issue of a too big open world. Yes, that's true for the sites. The prisons are overflowing, but I think they like to grab people who are like on a life sentence or violent criminals or something. They don't typically grab people that are on less small charges, which is the vast majority of the prison population. Zoe, how did the mission go, Kent? The information gathering on SCP-1299 go smoothly? Was damn close. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to fucking read this. Will you please stop? Oh my god. I can actually read this. The information gathered on SCP-1299 go smoothly? Was damn close this time. Luckily, I know how to swim. Glad Chuck didn't send me there. I can't stand the feeling of being drenched in water. I think I got a cold too. uh, you can call me Carl. Yeah. Ooh, a double major in biology and philosophy. Why would you double major in those two things? That's a weird combination of. It's a weird combination of degrees to have. Biology and philosophy. It seems MIT is not popular here. Oh no, no, it's not like that. Not targeting you specifically, pal. It's all these prestigious graduates. The Foundation specifically seeks out such prestigious graduates, and then the Foundation throws them all into the archive department. Carl, don't listen to the nonsense coming out of his mouth. Have you all conveniently forgotten about Jonathan? Seems like Jonathan left a bad impression on you. You guys watching Rick and Morty last night? No, Stuart. I don't have 10,000 IQ, so I don't watch Rick and Morty. Skype chat in 2008. Yeah. It's a group chat. It's all proprietary, so you know. Have to increase this. Yeah, well, for nothing bad could possibly happen if we just move the entire prison population into the SCP Foundation. How dangerous could dealing with paperwork possibly be? Jonathan lost his left hand because he breached protocol and touched SCP-247. He was given amnestics and sent back home 2 days ago. Rick clearly knows too much. I really don't want to recall those details. I can't even eat medium rare steak anymore. Got reason to suspect he was a former SCP employee, lol. Hey, Stuart. No one wants to talk about those boring children's cartoons, alright? That was just an accident. Who cares? He was just a prestigious graduate with a higher consumer rate than Class D personnel. In this year's annual report, I'm going to replace Archive Department with Relief Station. Rick and Morty is not a children's cartoon. Jesus. Gant, I think you scared Carl. Chuck. Oh, Chuck's our boss. Chuck's the head of this department. If I know you're planning on getting some serious work done today, then please do me a favor. Oh, God, fucking damn it. Let me read this shit. Oh, my God. No read only play, I guess. Just skip reading it. No one can type this fast anyway. If I know you're planning on getting some serious work done today, then please do me a favor and just shut the hell up. Fair enough, Chuck. So long as you're here working in the archives department, I'm going to need you to focus on your work. Unlike those people in the logistics department, spending their time gossiping all day. Zoe, I can't click Zoe's document. These archives contain missions not completed last time. Some places still need modifications. Gent, take some time off after you finish up with this project, alright? Don't push yourself too hard. Stuart? Stuart's a man of few words unless he's talking about Rick and Morty. Okay, that's all. The Class A archive must be handed in by the end of the day. What's my job, Director? Our Archives Department, we need to review, organize, catalog, and modify all existing containment archives. But no need to hurry, young man. You'll need to attend the new employee onboard training before you can begin working at the Foundation officially. The system will send you a meeting notice. Alright, Dr. R. Director R. Hey, bud. Yeah, I'm honored to work here. This is the best. I read documents all day. Young man, this place is not what you think. You must abandon your past self and start again from zero if you hope to learn to survive here. No one will take care of you. You must demonstrate your own ability. Understood. Oh yeah, Carl, is that right? Interesting. Had a new employee in trading on the new. God, Jesus Christ. Okay. New employee on board training will be hosted by Dr. Ham this time. You will suffer, Carl. I suggest you prepare a paper bag for the vomit to come. He's just messing with you. Dr. Ham is one of the most knowledgeable containment specialists in the Foundation. Stay sane. Okay, remember, Carl, stay sane and always in awe. Fair. Sometimes, my onboarding process at where I work now was really straightforward. They did throw me into the deep end pretty quick, but they kind of let me go and poke around and learn things on my own pace and stuff, and figure out what's going on and how things worked. So it was good. Your secret is you always suffer. Good. Yeah, you gotta keep a baseline level of suffering, so you acclimate yourself. Skype groups of 8 people with topic change so quickly you'd have to type half sentences and push enter to be able to not get swept. Yeah, darkness. I hate when that happens. It is rough. It makes it hard for me to talk on too many places on Discord, because there's just too many conversations going on at once, and you can't keep track of who's talking where, and I don't want to interrupt the new conversation with the stuff from the old conversation, and it's a whole thing. I have too much social anxiety.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, I don't like. That's the thing too, is I don't type in I don't type in half sentences if I can get away with it usually. So like, if I have a thought, I type it out and hit enter. I don't split up every sentence into a new post. It's I find that to be annoying. So yeah. Oh, and Ethan, you brought up cartoons. Did you guys know that apparently Cartoon Network is shut down now? So that's a lot of my earlier years gone, I guess. All right, notice the course you signed up for is about to begin. Please join the training system thing. Current course, first class with Raymond Hammond. With Raymond Ham. Online meeting entry. First class, something, something, something. Ooh, it's all encrypted. Excluding mimetic influences. That would be nice, thank you. Loading basic conference room module. Establishing multiplayer connection. What's shutting down? Cartoon Network. They're not going to have a channel anymore.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days. Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man.
Yeah, he sure will be.
Jason Carter is now D503.
See, the fun part is your odds of making it that long are very low, so they don't actually have to give clemency to anyone. I guess we're here, and that's what that was. We got delivered somewhere, but he's on death row. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He's on death row, but he won't ever survive 30 days, so there is no commuting sentences. That's the trick. Oh God, will 14 Titans go? Ugh, what a dog shit show. I'm not one of these crazy anti woke Republicans, but I do hate all of the cartoons and stuff these woke people try to make. They're all such dog shit. It's like, come up with your own stuff instead of ruining other people's fandoms, jackasses. So we have a radar gun. I assume kind of like the readout thing on Aliens. Is that an HAV suit? Yeah, it's it's HEV suit. Yes, exactly. It's not just a normal anti-contamination suit.
D503 was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed.
Yeah, they just kind of send us out here.
He must find them out for himself.
Yeah, they typically don't inform people very much of what the hell it is exactly that they're meant to be doing or what the SCP that they're involved with does. Typically not. That is unless they're on like maintenance work. If they're on maintenance work, they kind of tell them what they have to know to do the maintenance. But like for SCP-173, they're told, you know, maintain eye contact. Don't maintain eye contact with him. Don't blink at the same time as the other people. All that stuff. So we're playing Borderlands now, I guess. Hey, gasoline. A damaged petrol tank. Plastic petrol tank, hard to decompose even after hundreds of years. One of the more stubborn pieces of waste. Okay, am I just picking up trash? I'm a garbage man out in the desert. Okay. Fair. Yeah, this game, apparently the gameplay sections vary wildly from one to the other. So we'll see lots of different things. Discarded tires. Discarded tire filled with sand. After vehicles became the main form of transportation, discarded tires began to grow in numbers. Okay, I like that we have a garbage detector radar system. That's pretty cool. Yeah, plastic is not biodegradable. That's why we don't make. That's why they don't want to make straws out of it anymore. That's a you suck. Paper straws are awful. Don't stop making me use paper straws. Damaged tin drum. A tin drum with a danger sign on it, having once protected hazardous liquid from leaking, was discarded upon completion of the mission. Okay, we are overburdened. We're at 120 of 100 kilograms. So I assume the truck is going to have some issues now. Can we maybe we can dump this stuff off? Yeah, plastic never goes away. It is eternal, just like the oil it was made from. Truck that can only carry 100 kilograms. Yeah, it seems a bit low. A truck that can only carry 100 kilograms would be completely worthless. But I assume maybe it's the sand. I'm assuming maybe it's because we're driving on sand, like loose sand, so it's got some issues. Please pull down the lever to confirm incineration. We're just gonna burn all this stuff? That's not clean. Now toxic fumes pour into the air.
This was D-503's first day of work. SCP protocol mandates that D-503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
How did you enjoy picking up trash? Ah, okay, I guess. Please take the level 2 mental test. Please drag the left graphic fragment into the back square area to fill the whole square area. Okay. That's fucking loud. I can't turn it down. Okay, that did it. Um, is it background volume? No. It's dialogue volume. Oh, it's no volume. There's no volume. Okay, sure, great. I'm happy about that. That's good. I like that. Whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, we have to solve the puzzle. Nothing too crazy. Identification correct. Please continue. Wow, this is identifying me somehow. That makes perfect sense. Can I rotate these? I cannot. Yay. Yay, I'm smart. I got 4th. One day off of our clock. Yeah, I'm as smart as a kid in like 2nd grade. Woo! Wow, thanks for that. That's it's very unsanitary. That was gross. Sleepy time? Oh, is this still just like being moved around? I guess it is.
First day, D503 psychological data was collected.
Press button, receive burger. Yeah, push it multiple times. Just keep pushing it. Tap, 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 tap.
Probably wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate?
That's a good question, yes. SCP-7457.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution,
That's a lot.
we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Ham, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies. I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will.
I'm glad that we're all standing Dr. Ham.
Monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the Foundation is to isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457. SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules.
Depends if you want to anthropomorphize them.
Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on.
You were supposed to explain what it's about, but you didn't do that.
The first week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting occurrence on the 8th day.
that's that's funny. Okay, so our boy here, D503, has been working here for a week without incident. So let's see what happens today.
Let's have a look at what happened.
Yeah, it wasn't even scripted, Carl. Yeah, it wasn't even scripted. He just did it. Okay, so now we're going out at night. Is this safe? What is... I can't quite see what I'm supposed to be grabbing here. Is it that thing? What the hell is it? What the shit? A black spindle. A spindle of thick black cable that is wound too tightly to see what's inside. It's much heavier than it looks, and nobody knows why. It takes a lot of effort to carry it. So we just got bundles of black cable now? Yeah, it's magical spaghetti. But the desert made. It wants us to enjoy. What is this? An air conditioning unit? Yeah. A rusty air conditioner. Modern human beings cannot live without air conditioners due to global warming. Yet the use of freon in air conditioners also indirectly causes global warming. It's what we like to call a catch-22. Yeah, I know I'm full, but it seems like the 100 is like a goal and not the most this carries. So I'm just trying to get to all the objects just so I can see what all's out here. Well, we played Death Stranding. Yeah, I wish. Death Stranding is fun. I still need to beat it, but I have enjoyed what I played. The surface of the barrel is corroded, and the liquid inside is highly corrosive. No, yeah, I enjoy Death Stranding because I mean, it's mainly a game about the narrative, right, and then the open world exploration. So if you don't like open world exploration for the sake of exploration, if you don't like the story, then yeah, there's not really any reason to play the game. Ah, perfect parking job. Perfect.
D503 had completed his task.
Whoa.
However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
Oh, the spindle was making noise there when we lit it on fire. That's probably not good. Death Stranding's your favorite Norman Reedus bathing simulator? Me too, Ethan. It's very engaging. But the question does remain. Is that actually his butt? I assume so, but I've never seen it verified. Okay, well, we're going to do the mental test again. Please select 3 pictures with a triangle. This is to make sure I'm not an AI. Identification correct. Please continue. Cool. Select 3 pictures that calculation results are equal to 5. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. I think this one isn't 5 because it's 5 divided by 3 and then plus 5 plus 5. You have to do order of operations. I am a genius. Still 4th though. So there wasn't any weird abnormalities there, I don't think. Yeah, that was a good success noise. That made me feel like I accomplished something.
That night, D503's psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations.
How was that?
Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming. Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night.
Aw. I wish I knew. Oh, the ocean. Yay, I like the ocean. Oh, don't get away from the water. Oh no. He said psychological, not physiological. They're the same thing, right, Carl? Is that a phone booth? He dreamed of a seaside phone booth.
The 8th day marked a significant turning point, the start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay, our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster of trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting,
Interesting.
though, that the quantity of waste created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans. However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash.
It's a 2-for-1 special.
But we will get to that one later.
Is it not the case that the Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Okay, everyone. I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation.
Yeah, you can't think anything's
Any
below you.
oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Ham. I understand.
Good. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Shut
place
up.
of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar.
Must be a sandstorm.
It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst,
Oh God.
even for a death row inmate.
I mean, death row inmates are still people. I think they can still have a bad day, I guess. So I wonder if, oh, it gave us our radar It gave us a radar thing.
D503 found a radar that perfectly resembled his own.
Yeah. World War II type. There's a lot of aberration on the display as well as the handle,
D503 didn't seem to think much of it.
and the receiver isn't working anymore. Weird. Yeah, so I wonder if this my initial guess about this anomaly is that there's some other dimension that's using this desert as like a dumping ground. And their trash is just kind of flowing from their dimension into our dimension. That's my guess, anyway. I'll have to see if that's how it works. Oh, more wires. So the wires don't seem all that interested in us. They're just delivering trash. And this is the same as the last time we collected it. Your theory is post-apocalypse Earth? Maybe. That radar is 43 kilograms? I guess so. I wouldn't think it would be. That's a heavy ass mobile handheld device. Imagine let's see, 43 kilograms is like what, like 90 pounds? Can you imagine holding that much up by your hand in front of you as you walk through a desert?
Illogical reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15.
Yeah, the bundles of wires are like making noises when we burn them.
Then he encountered an incident.
Oh wait,
A sandstorm.
yeah, sandstorm.
D503 fought the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't seem to find his way back.
1920s portables, just put a handle on it. Yeah. Follow the wires, I guess. Towards whatever that is. Why didn't we just take our truck? The sleeper has awakened. Yeah, I like the old Dune movie. I know it's a little weird, and it's a very weird movie, but I enjoy the old Dune movie. I still haven't seen the new one. No, Carl, every desert has these giant black cables in them. What are you talking about? That's how everyone gets their internet.
D503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with exhaustion. A site he was not familiar with.
Uh-oh. Who's talking? Hello? Are you me? You look like me. The phone's ringing. I have to go answer it. Oh, I actually have control. I have to go answer the phone. So yeah, so it begins, yeah. Lie? I didn't lie. I was out here collecting garbage. Just like the voicemail? Yeah, the payphone voicemail. Check the face. Oh, he's got a hole for a face. Go back in the infinite pipe room? I hope not. Jesus. That would be awful. Don't answer the phone.
Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice?
Yeah, telemarketers suck.
Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D-503 returned to Site 8.
Huh.
We immediately performed a psychological evaluation.
So he got out of that. I thought maybe he would get cabled. Oh, we are not doing well. Oh.
Major fluctuations can now be observed in D-503's physiological data.
Okay, so we're physically changing now. Yeah.
The results of the psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission.
Yeah, Vampire Noel. So we've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
D-503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap.
He has seen the test results of other Level D personnel who were analyzed at SCP-7457. That's right. None of the Level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert.
It's like a black hole. They just get sucked in. Yeah, Ethan, yeah. I'm just gonna get in my truck and drive away. I can make it. I can do this. Just keep going straight. Although it is insanely hard to go straight in a giant desert, it's hard to keep your direction oriented properly unless you base it off like the sun or something. Yeah, 100%. Is that right? This is kind of unethical. Yeah, that's the SCP Foundation. They have an ethics committee, but
D-503 heard
the effectiveness of them is questionable. Uh, these people very often fodder for experimental research.
Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands, that all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world.
We're in near Automata now.
Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert.
Yeah, these are the buildings and stuff out in the desert. You know, before we go and find the giant robot uterus. Well, that's the thing, Darkness. That's why they only use like people on death row or something like that, because their whole philosophy is that they're going to be died. They're going to be killed in died. They're going to be killed in in prison anyway, or they'll never get out. So they might as well use them to try and figure out like what the hell this is doing, because they have to understand it to contain it properly. It's either use these people or use actually trained people who have some value. Weird. So it's like so the phone booth has all the phone lines going out.
Is where D503's instincts led him.
Weird. Oh, it's a. Oh, see, I knew those were people. That's why they scream when you burn them. So every person lasts about 2 weeks. So that's 20, 24, 25 people a year.
48 days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future. Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries. Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter
Being
an
very
anomaly,
aggressive, Dr. Ham.
put your pride and curiosity aside. Run, because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here. Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
It's very blunt about it, but that's basically how you should treat it. Don't be a hero. Dr. Hamson. Yeah, Hamson. Yeah. Well, I think the idea he's trying to destroy their egos. Uh, I get what you're saying, Warfare. I agree with you, but he's trying to destroy their egos. It's like you guys aren't special. You know, you guys can't. You guys aren't going to be the shonen anime protagonist who stares down uh the 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 impossible odds and wins. Like you're going to die if you mess with these anomalies. So cautious range connection was smooth. Yeah, the meeting. Notice that the meeting was punctual. Good. It helped me realize that if I don't strictly abide by the rules, I could be injected with amnestics and sent home like Jonathan. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I learned. Fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to the loo, my darling. Oh God, it's gonna haunt us all. Anywho, so yeah, as with my real job, now that we've gone through employee training, it's time to take a break. So I'll be right back. Bye bye. The cute new Pokemon bred puppy. Nice. Hey, Yassia. If you eat him, you get botulism or salmonella. True. I do have to say though, I love me some uncooked cookie dough. Just mix you up some uncooked cookie dough and just eat it. Screw. You don't need the cookies. Anywho, let's report in with our friends. Hi, Carl. How'd it feel? To be honest, I feel a little uncomfortable. That's a natural response. Hey, bud, don't throw up on the floor. Stop messing with him, Stuart. Yeah, Stuart. Rick and Morty loving asshole. Carl, that was only the beginning. You gotta learn to get used to it and deal with it. I understand. And everyone here wants to teach you something, Carl. Live with it. Come on, Stuart. Thank you. I feel much better. In any case, you're welcome to join us, Carl. Smiley face. We need to get our own avatar for the chat program. We can't just be the faceless person, right? The past hour has been torture. Don't know how the others managed to hold on. I messed up during training session. I jumped off a cliff, fell into the icy water, and choked hard. Okay. Don't know how I even recall any of this, because I have no memory of ever visiting the cliffs or waterfalls, but it was all so real. I can even taste it in my mouth now, the foul taste of river water. Okay. But in any case, this is my first day at the Foundation. Gotta go to the cafeteria and get something to eat. Maybe that'll make my stomach feel better. Oh, so we were hallucinating that stuff. The phone on the cliffside stuff, not the D class. It was we were doing that while we were going through the seminar, I guess. Do you ever go home if you work for the SCP Foundation? Yes, you do. You can't. I mean, you obviously can't tell people that you work for them, but yeah, they all have their own home lives and everything. Some people take their work home with them as well, with special clearance and all that stuff. But you have to be super careful, obviously. And most of the time, it involves objects that are passive, and nothing like an active SCP. River water tastes great. Nah, not around here. Okay, so all the site stuff is still the same. Yep. Okay. Oh, we have a next area. Site 6. Yesterday, 5 members of the Church of the Broken God forcefully entered Site 06 and, armed with rifles, engaged in a fierce confrontation with the site's security personnel. 2 hours later, 4 of the armed rioters were killed, and the last was wounded and arrested. The purpose of their invasion has not yet been disclosed to the public. At present, Site 06 has temporarily upgraded security measures and is considering whether to transfer key containment items. Yeah, so the Church of the Broken God is these people who to give you a brief overview, there's 2 entities. There's the Broken God, which is a machine a machine god that represents like technology and invention and stuff like that. And then there's the this like horrible flesh deity who's like all about animal instincts and being primal and being animalistic. And they're fighting each other, and the broken god destroyed himself to contain the flesh god. So the Church of the Broken God are these people who believe that certain SCPs are parts of the Broken God, and they're trying to collect them all and bring them all together to rebuild the Broken God into a one piece again. And the flesh deity stuff is all called sarkic stuff, and it's all very horrible and awful stuff. It's all body horror and just awfulness. The artwork by SCP-067 exhibition can now be found at Site 77. This art exhibition brings together carefully selected SCP-067 creations made between years 2003 and 2011, including the famous Rhesus Macaw impression. The exhibit lasts for 7 days. Fugitive robot SCP-2040 was found on the farm southeast of San Diego, California, and has been effectively contained by the MTF. MTFs are mobile task forces. They're basically hired guns that go out to collect SCPs. Pacification and amnestics for witnesses is still ongoing. According to the assessment, impact of this incident will exceed last year's Cocoon incident. Which I forget who's SCP-067. Which one is that? Is a Foundation pen made by a German supply company. Researchers have surmised that any subject holding SCP-067 loses all autonomy of the hand and arm that grasps it. Full sensation Full sensation is intact, but the arm below the elbow is controlled by unknown forces theoretically centralized within SCP-067. One effect is that the controlled hand will start to use the pen to write a detailed biography of the individual holding the pen. The biography will include such information as the name, date of birth, criminal record, fears, etc. Subjects holding SCP-067 have also been known to create intricate works of art, despite the subject lacking any formal art training or previous tendencies towards drawing. Interesting. So SCP-067 is a pen that takes over your autonomy and uses you to make art. It's a movie Alliance. Yeah, except for I don't know if it involves the devil or not. Okay, everyone is getting their... Everyone's getting their stuff. Okay, Gent's getting sit down in the field again. After they said he had been going out too much. So hopefully Gent keeps it together. Okay, I'm ready for the new job. Good. This is your first mission, Carl. Review the archives and organize them according to the requirements. Do not underestimate the task at hand. Go and finish it. Leave it to me, boss. Good luck, Carl. I'm just organizing documents. Why do I need luck? Just one thing, MIT boy. Strictly follow regulations. Do not act on your own without authorization. Thanks, I got it. I'm not going to be super confrontational with Gent. He seems like a very, very no-nonsense person. Oh my god. This reminds me of my first mission. Beloved Dub-Dub. Jesus Christ. I hate you, Stuart. People like you are the reason why I haven't watched Rick and Morty. Enter data regarding the investigation reports into the archive system on the right. Method of operation. Click the text with the red underline. After clicking, the data dragging effect will be activated. Drag it to the archive system on the right. Left click to release the data, and it will be uploaded automatically. After entering all data into the archive system, click submit. You're much more into the Beholder series. I'm not familiar with that one, Ethan. I honestly don't think I am. Unless you're talking about the video game series.
I'm Agent Q from the Accident Investigation Department.
Hi, Q.
Containment breach occurred at Pony Station and contact with the Foundation has been lost. Agent Bella Lawrence was given orders to enter Pony Station and retrieve the black box. Following is a transcript of the interview with Bella Lawrence.
Is this a pre-rendered cutscene? I think it was, but there was frame rate lag, which is weird. You shouldn't have that with a pre-rendered cutscene.
Blood pressure 175 over 110. Experiencing mild convulsions. Administer 5 milligrams of metformin to help control blood pressure.
Okay, we're in a
Bella?
Bella's in a high stress situation. Okay, maybe it was the box.
The drugs seem to be taking effect. Go ahead and ask questions. I can't be certain how long she'll stay awake for.
Where's the black box, Sparrow?
Yeah, where's the black box?
3 days ago, you were tasked with investigating the situation at Site 74, Pony Station. You were assigned to retrieve the black box. Now, out with it. Where is the black box?
The what?
I brought it back. I brought the black box back.
Don't lie to us. You never brought it back.
No, that's impossible. I remember. I completed my assigned task. I swear.
All right, here now. This isn't an interrogation. We're not here to lay blame or point any fingers.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard something like that, Ethan.
Bella, I'm terribly sorry to have to bother you in such a state, it's
but
critical.
it only vaguely sounds familiar to me.
We need to know what happened at Pony Station.
My memory's a mess at the moment.
That's fine. We'll take it slowly, step by step. Why don't we start from the moment you received your mission? Tell us what you remember.
I'll try. That night. Currently heading to mission site Site 74, Pony Station. We'll arrive in about 3 minutes.
Very good, Sparrow. It's been 48 hours.
We're Sparrow. We're talking to Bald Eagle. This is great.
SCP-701 experiments there have been ongoing. We have reason to suspect a containment breach.
What is my mission?
According to Foundation security regulations 709S, each site must have a black box placed in a secure area to assist in identifying the cause of an accident, should one occur. Your task is to investigate the situation and retrieve the black box.
Black box? Got it.
Okay, so
Okay.
so the black box isn't like a code name for an SCP. It's an actual just like a black box in the plane. Okay. Here we go. Authorized personnel only. Wow. This is a
I'm able to observe the mission site from here, but it doesn't
Oh, it's just-
seem like one of the Foundation's secure facilities.
yeah, it looks like a mansion.
Officially known as Site 74, was originally a hydroelectric power station.
Oh.
After it was abandoned, the Foundation repurposed it as one of their sites. Initially, it was used only to contain a few safe-level anomalies, but recently it's also taken over SCP-701. I don't know all the details. We won't know the truth until you retrieve the black box.
Got it. I'll complete the task as instructed and retrieve the black box.
SCP-701. That's one of the ones I would have read at some point, but I can't recall which one that is. 701. Jungle chicken? What? Jungle chicken. Yeah, that's a much better name. Instruments. Device capable of measuring the humes of an area and calculate the reality bending rate in real time. Reality anchor. A device capable of stabilizing the humes of surrounding areas. One of the best weapons for combating against reality bending and reducing the psychological damage in the area. Y blocker, or is that the Greek letter? What is that? Is that lambda? I don't know. Anyway, take this blocker to stop neurotransmitters from behaving erratically as a result of unavoidable reality bending. 3. What is this? I'm afraid I need this. Oh no, it's a phone number, isn't it? 331-584-6951. Okay, so we can look at it whenever we need to. All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, as I mentioned, I guess 701 must be a reality bender. A fairly common anomaly type is humans with supernatural abilities where they can reshape reality. They all have their own rules and stuff like that, but as the game indicated, there's a thing called a Hume level,
I've just entered Pony Station.
which
Retrieve the black box from the lab. Room 705. Take the elevator to the 7th floor.
so
Must.
What's that? Bald Eagle, you're cutting out. Damn. This is out of the safe range. I'll place a reality anchor.
how do I do that? How do I place a reality anchor? Okay, like that. Yeah, so Hume level is it's the idea that we have a baseline reality, and the Hume levels detect that alterations to reality are happening from a reality bending source. So yeah, the reality anchors are used to maintain normalcy within an area. Gamma? Oh, you might be right, Vampire. No, that might have been the gamma symbol. So yeah, we definitely have a rampant reality bender here. Marianne Flores, Maple Valley Environmental Ambassador. So what's going on with the pipes? Okay. Yay! We got a Ohio issued 25-cent coin. Whee! Yeah, Ohio is the birthplace of aviation because that's where the Wright brothers flew the first plane. We're setting resource request form. Scene and size. Palace, forest, monastery, banquet hall. Interesting. Okay. The history of Ran? Is that what that says?
All the plans, including the project schedule that follows, have been disrupted. The actors of the whole site is theirs. They managed to procure a goddamn script from God knows where, and they've taken over my laboratory accordingly. And Dr. Cooper, or whatever his name is, particular, he puts on airs every time the operation starts as if everyone should listen to him. Who does he think he is? I have to let him know who's the boss around here.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. Ohio's Neil Armstrong State? Yeah. Cool. So I looked up what SCP-701 was, and it's not good. So we're gonna have a fun time here soon. um, so they mentioned needing to build several scenes and locations, and finding a copy of a play. So it seems like they were trying to build the sets for the play. Oh, I didn't see that room open before. Oh shit! Now this should give you an indication if you're familiar with the SCP Foundation. The key to room 101. Okay, today I read George Thompson's research log for SCP-701. Could it be true? Has he really been performing comparison experiments on chimpanzees this whole time? What could he have planned? Does he not realize what he is up against? This whole thing is turning out to be an ungodly mess. It's now abundantly clear why the Foundation transferred him out of Pony Station, leaving me to take over his post. He was performing the experiment all wrong. The whole direction of the project was all wrong. SCP-701 holds great potential, I still believe that. I will have to adopt a new method of study, efficient, fast, and direct. It all begins tomorrow.
Dr. Tyler Cooper. I've heard of this guy. A bit of an eccentric and a thrill seeker.
Yeah, that makes him good for the SCP Foundation. We want people who take risks. Okay, duty regulations. All personnel on duty shall not leave early. Absence from work is strictly prohibited. Personnel who cannot be on duty due to special circumstances shall promptly coordinate with the relevant site director. All personnel shall strictly comply with the prescribed regulations and rules pertaining to the access of classified files, and they shall do stuff, okay? A spare room to key 101 placed under the flower pot in the visitor's lobby. If you use it, please return it. I surely will. I'll get right on that. Ooh. That was weird. I didn't turn the flashlight off. The game did that automatically. That doesn't seem right. Some guy used with the pipes or something. That's probably not. That's probably also not good. Cold Stickles fan. Oh, hello. What you doing? What's making that noise? There's no exit there. That's a lie. Oh, little mices. Little mices. Where you going, guys? Can you show me where the black box is? Oh, where did it... Where did... It just vanished. Supplied by Frandy's Department Store. Purchaser Abraham Hydropower Plant. Multimeters, maintenance kits, wire cutters, hydraulic clamps, cable threaders, and arc lamps. That all seems pretty normal. I guess this section only exists to have that document, I suppose, and the fact that to show that mannequin's not sitting there anymore. Yeah, everything's fine. This is all perfectly normal. Nothing weird's going on at all. See? They're still right there. It's all as it should be.
This must be the elevator. To the 7th floor, then.
No, don't be so quick.
Blood we offered. The hanged king we served.
Uh-oh.
Serve my king with my blood? Blissful suffocation, sacrifice of sin? What's this? Some kind of poem?
Yeah. Everything's perfectly fine. Drink, eat, take your injection. Inject your pills. Inject your pills. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Holy shit.
Okay, so we shouldn't have read that. That was not good.
I'm very familiar with cognitohazards. I've been trained to deal with them. But this wasn't anything like that. I couldn't breathe. It was like there was a knot tied around my throat. I was weightless, hanging, gasping. No matter how much I struggled, nothing helped.
That does sound terrifying. But perhaps it was just a nightmare, though.
Yeah, it was just a waking nightmare. No big deal.
We wake up from nightmares, not from this.
Oh, I'm in the elevator now, I suppose. Going down?
Are you kidding me?
So I guess the floors go from 1 to 7.
It's even lower than before. This is close to reality.
Oh, hey, they're following me. Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, we're all cool here. Don't worry. Yeah, so that document.
I'm taking the stairs.
Yeah, 100%. So the document referenced something called the Hanged King that we should all owe our allegiance to and give blood sacrifice to. So I'm sure it'll all be fine. They're gone again. I just.
What the?
I'll just. Okay. Oh hey, can I have? I'm sorry to interrupt you while you're using the bathroom, but can I read that? Thank you. Incomplete script 1. Duke Sortino. The chains of fate coil like a poisonous snake. It is not only me they seek to entangle, but also you. Gonzalo. The curse before death is frightening indeed. Petruchio. Get this meddler out of my sight. Let the dead men remain speechless. Petruchio extends the noose and strangles Sortino's neck. Traitor, you super. Oh shit! Oh hey yo. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spy on you while you're using the bathroom. I know this is inappropriate. Help. I can't. You had toilet paper. What do you need help with? Lord, help. Lord, help me. I I guess. Pr- Predication? Is that what that says? Blood. Yeah, that sure is blood. You're right. My king. Oh, good. Goody goody gumdrops. Is that blood coming out of the pipes? I think it is. Joy of joys. Lord of Aleda? Aladada? Something like that. I don't know. They're confused with Dr. Ham, who is also known as the Hun King. Jesus. Yeah, that's right. That's when I went to the break room, that's what they were calling him. Okay, script 2. Isabella. If the lives of the monarchy were to be recorded in the book, the archivist would never know a moment's rest, and would evidently become overburdened with fatigue. Maid Beatrice. Empress, Lord Antonio is here. Isabella. What is that you say? My estranged son? Why would he come back to see me in this convent? Go get me my very best dress at once, and prepare a glass of poisoned wine. Maid Beatrice. As you say. Maid Beatrice leaves. Isabella. What sad truth. The dice rolls with lies and bears my name, and the martyr under this conspiracy shares my own flesh and blood. What was... What just... Oh. Oh, that beer bottle fell over. That's a lot of beer in here. You guys been drinking at work? That's not very responsible. What? Oh, what is it? I can't open those doors. I'm sorry, they're locked, I suppose. Oh, I can climb up here and go through the vents. Awesome! I love the vents. The vents are the best place to be in any horror game.
This cognito hazard. Could it have something to do with SCP-701?
No.
The situation here is much more serious than I expected.
Yeah, drinking on the job. Well, I think it's the nature of the place that is why you shouldn't be drinking here, because it's very, like, if you become if you become unreliable in your thinking, bad things can happen. Obviously. You just look at what's going on around here. Hey, I'll take that. Thank you. Rehearsal script 2. Nice. Act 2, Personae, Gonzalo, Antonio, Isabella, Lodovico, and Francisco. The scene is the convent and the inn. The act description: to cover up the truth, Gonzalo orders the arrest of the 3 men who witnessed the Queen's confession and imprisons the Queen in the convent. Gonzalo then goes to have a secret meeting with Ambassador Alagada. That's what it was. Alagada. After learning of the Queen's captivity, Antonio begins to plot his revenge. Oh shit! Hey, oh yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, so obviously from just the stuff that we're dealing with here, we're dealing with the play of the Hand King, and a big thing. The Hand King is deals with like the King in Yellow and stuff like that, and it's a very, or the Red King rather, the Hand King. And it deals with this other realm called Alagada, and the ambassador is the person that most people interact with. Most people don't interact with the king directly. The ambassador is the guy who most often is the person that you deal with, and he's not fun. Anywho, Mrs. Irene Mabel, recently former assistant of Dr. Tyler Cooper and Miss Lisa Amanda, was demoted because of her refusal to carry out the experimental orders given by Dr. Cooper. On the 16th, she was injected with Class A amnestics and sent away from the site. To fill this role, and at the behest of Dr. Cooper himself, site management has decided to promote you to the role of Senior Experimental Assistant. Your interview from authorization session, your interview and authorization session will be held today at 13:30 hours, room 711. Come prepared. Huh. So I have a feeling that this site director guy thought he was going to be slick and he was going to create an instance of the play for the hand cane, and things did not go well, obviously. Incident clipping 1. On December 19th local time, a mass something incident involving several students in the auditorium of the Princester High School took place. The incident escalated into a violent riot with fighting on a mass scale. The incident reportedly took place in the auditorium while something, as all participants were in the process of whatever. This triggered the audience to attack each other, resulting in 13 deaths and 27 injuries. The cause of the incident is unknown at this time. Act 3. Persone, Gonzalo, Antonio, and Lida, Francisco, Isabella, Petruccio, Sortino, and Altellus. The scene is in the ballroom in the convent. Gonzalo kills an eyewitness and orders the royal chef to make a stew from his body. The witness's daughter, Alinda, is then placed in the convent. Antonio and his squire enter the convent to confront the queen. She tries to kill Antonio, but he sees through her plan. She is left to suffer the consequences. As Antonio and his squire evacuate the monastery, they encounter the imprisoned Alinda. Oh, you were just spooking me. You were just spooking me. I understand. He's just playing. The Hand King's Tragedy. Now on floppy disk. And VHS. Here's a dagger we used to sacrifice people. Ooh, the file cabinet handle. Huzzah. We're now in Resident Evil. Need all these hand cranks.
It's all very unusual these days. Many people have come to the site, but they haven't registered with the authorities. I've heard that Cooper and his team are rehearsing a script into a play, and that all participants are required to record their daily status. My experiment has to be put on hold because there's no one left to work on it. It's not right. I'll write an email to the minister and inform him of the malpractice going on here. Who's that?
And then you died. That's what you get. Yeah, so what typically happens... Okay, enjoy. Enjoy. So what typically happens with this SCP is you'll have a otherwise normal play, and what happens is it will be altered. It will be altered to start including this ambassador from Alagata, and it will vastly change the script and how it operates. And eventually you'll have an event that is a massive cognito hazard, and people who are in the play die, and people in the audience kill each other, and everyone just kind of goes nuts. So it's a fun time all around. Oh, hey. At first, most of the on-site personnel were apprehensive about participating in the project, but after distributing some SCP-701 documents to a few volunteers, they became widely circulated, and the number of people coming to sign up suddenly increased. It's rather curious how it happened, and I haven't quite figured out the reason behind it yet, but it's welcome news. I'll take it as a good omen. Now I've managed to mobilize the entire station to participate, every single person. It's my chance to prove myself. An opportunity like this doesn't come every day. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, so you don't want to be a part of an attempt to have the Hand Cane performance because it goes very badly for everyone involved.
Finally, luck is on my side. This ought to get me to the 7th floor.
Ooh, the Hand Cane's tragedy. Sacrifice everything. Rehearsal notice. First group rehearsal on the 23rd. Second group rehearsal 26th. Final group performance on the 27th. In room 705. Sacrifice everything.
Rehearsal notice?
So we're interesting. Okay. Yeah, wait, now we're at wait, what? 6. Now we're at 4.
What the hell is going on here? 4th floor again?
Oh God.
The way out of here might have something to do with these clocks.
So what? What was it? Let's see. 9 p.m. So let's change this clock to 9 p.m. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. I can't move the thing, so I need I need to be the 7 whatever. I believe it was 7:46, which is right there. I hope that did it. So this one is at 11. So what was this one? 11:11. Cool. The gimmick isn't moving the doohickey. Yeah, that is a serious problem. I agree. And this one was 9. 9 even. Now we can go to the 7th floor. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm gonna let the game load. It's very obviously loading from how laggy it's getting, so I'm just gonna let it load for a second. It's supposed to be a concrete staircase. It is a concrete staircase. What are you talking about? Uh-oh.
Never seen such a low volume before. The situation might be even worse than I thought.
Yeah, so we just have to hope that these things stay working and don't get broken somehow. Did I?
What is that smell? When was the last time they cleaned this place?
I'm like, it feels like I'm like backing up. Like I'm going forward and backing up. Oh my god. Is that supposed to be a real person or like more mannequins?
That voice again.
Voice. What voice?
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation.
Tell us what it
Sacrifice
said.
of sin.
That's what it said.
Bella! Bella, are you feeling better now?
Suffocation. Like a rope. Looped around my neck. Pulling tight. Weightless. Hanging. Nothing around me. Just my feet. Dangling. Struggling. Fighting. It will swallow me. And make me its slave.
Bella, you are completely safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Okay, let's continue.
The situation there was much worse than expected. Much worse. I knew I had to get in touch with the Foundation. I managed to find a phone, and I called her back up.
Yeah, exactly, Ethan. Yeah, it's a great song.
This is Sparrow, 09868. For Baltimore.
Where am I?
I'm at Pony Station on the 7th floor. The situation here is much worse than expected. I need backup.
Bella, are you sure this is actually what happened?
How are you talking to me on the phone, Agent Q?
Yes. Of course I'm sure.
Come on, Bella. Try and focus.
What are you talking about?
Bella, you never made that phone call.
Of course I... What?
Pony Station was completely cut off. There was no contact with the outside world whatsoever. A phone call? That would have been impossible.
No.
It's a twist.
But I saw...
What did you see, Bella? Tell us what you saw.
Hey, Agent X, I'm gonna need you to tone it down just a little bit, okay? Oh, it's the ambassador. I need to not be here. Oh. Keep hitting E. Just keep. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, no. I was running. I was running. Oh, the door's open still, so that's good. Oh, you cleavered me. You're going to cleaver me. I don't know how I got caught that first time. Yeah, should have warned me. At least there's just water coming out of the pipe. What the hell is police line tape doing here? Oh. Uh-huh.
Looks like something bad happened here.
Really? What gives you that idea? Okay, so need a duck under here, I think. Who could have guessed that would happen?
Some hanged themselves. Some killed each other like beasts. And that damn evil white monster. This was all destined to happen when he brought in that script. Everything that happened here is all Cooper's fault. It's their fault. This will be the last recording from the experiment. The hydropower plant was shut down forever. And no doubt my experiment will also... What's going on? What's going on? Ah!
And then he met the chain boy. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were thinking, purposefully trying to conduct one of those plays, because they never go well. So it's a bit dumb. Anyway, experiment project for Site 105. Object class and classified. This experiment was a multi-object project including 3 SCPs. The experiment primarily focused on researching the process of reality distortion led by Dr. George Thompson. The project lasted for a duration of 5 days. During the first 3 days, 2 Rorschach tests were conducted on SCP something and something. A level 3 hypnosis experiment was also conducted on 3 level D personnel influenced by one of the SCPs. In a short period of time, the experimental subjects revealed varying degrees of immersion state, and on the 4th day claimed that being in a primary forest, the trees here are mainly sequoia and Primus carabea. On the same day, the hume level of the surrounding environment was decreased to 37. On the 5th day, the described scene began to invade reality, causing the original experiment site and 6 experimental subjects to go missing. The project was forced to be suspended. There were no further investigation reports concerning the area. Dr. Thompson believes the experiment was primarily influenced by the reality distortion effects of one of the SCPs, and thus can be considered its creation. SCP whatever -1. A detailed experimental record can be found in an internal document Site 105. I wonder what SCPs he was combining to do this. It's weird. Electricity's needed. What? I'm not sure that's gonna happen. Can I operate any of this stuff? No. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. These are also electricity needed. Maybe I can crawl under here. Oh, SCP-701 scripts have been out for a week now. The participants have had minor rehearsals as described above. But one thing continues to baffle me. They always seem to recite the wrong lines. Every single person. It's strange, almost like it's orchestrated. When I try to correct them, they become defensive, insisting that they read the correct line. But other than the minor hiccup, everything else went well. I'm very much looking forward to the first full rehearsal in room 705 the day after next. After the full rehearsal, all will bear witness to the potential of SCP-701, and my name will become synonymous with it. Tyler Cooper, the genius behind the experiment who managed to tap its endless potential. This is history in the making. I don't know. What's going on? Oh, hey, it's all the models gathered together to take a picture. The SCP Foundation doesn't even care about your accolades or your training. They only care about whether you could be a model for a magazine. On April 27th, local time, 5 students were involved in a collective something incident at the Cleveland Institute of Arts Drama Club in Ohio. Another faculty member died of stab wounds. A janitor was taken into custody as a suspect in the incident. His statement mentioned that 4 students used the something from the ceiling during rehearsals. This was then repeated by the last remaining person after they assaulted the teacher. The teacher died 2 hours later. Following a forensic investigation of the scene, it was determined that the janitor had no clear motive for committing the crime, and he is currently undergoing further observation in a psychiatric hospital. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these are all instant reports of SCP-701 out in the wild. Um, it cannot be contained or stopped, which makes it a problem. All I can do is try to monitor people practicing for plays and just catch them before they have the real performance of it. Is this a casserole? Neat. To all the personnel of Pony Station, research on SCP-701 will officially begin tomorrow. In order to prevent the dissemination of classified information, all video surveillance equipment has been removed. Okay. That's weird. And all external signal transmissions have accordingly been blocked. The site will be kept under closed-loop management procedures until the conclusion of the research experiment. At present, the experiment is still in need of more participants. All willing participants can find Miss Irene Mabel in the archives room on the 4th floor to fill out necessary paperwork. Wow, they still needed more people? I wonder what exactly he thought. What exactly were you trying to do, man? Yes, hello? I'll try to get that open for you. I don't see a button or anything to open that door. I don't know how that opens. I'm sorry. I would have done it for you. Oh, well, hello, sir. Thank you. A good day to you as well, sir. Hey, oh no, you fell apart. Oh God, I'm so sorry. This guy needs help. This guy needs. Call doc. Call the ambulance. He needs to. We need to help him. Oh no, he fell over too. Oh my God, it's a plague. They're all dropping. They're all dropping like flies. My God, sir, you have to get out of here. That's not safe. Everyone is dying. No. All right, Act 5. In the banquet hall. At the banquet, Antonio bursts in and confirms Gonzalo's murderous crimes, as well as his own lineage. Gonzalo was deposed by an angry group of ministers. Instead of killing Gonzalo, Antonio exiles him to the convent. Antonio then orders his squire to plan his wedding with Alinda, and the play ends with a dance by the group of couriers. Or courtiers, sorry. Those are different types of people. Oh, hey, I need that. That's a security card. I need that. Or not, I suppose. Fine. Fine. Oh, hey, you guys keep getting up after you fall over. You, like, fall over and I turn around and look back and you get back up. Cool. Good for you.
Why does it look like they're all going to the same place?
They're all going to watch the show, lady. What do you think they're doing? They're all just wanting to go and see the play. Yep. Yep, we're on our way, guys. Oh, dear. So, hey, you guys have to... I can't open the door from in here, guys. You have to open it yourself. Sorry.
The black box.
Oh, hey. It's up on the stage. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Black box from Pony Station with important data. SYD2 encrypted by technology department. To be decrypted in other sites. Yeah, okay. Let's leave then. Oh, let's. I can't. Okay, I can't go back. So. I forgot to check if someone was hanging from the ceiling. I probably should have checked that before I walked through. Oh well. 8th floor. Is there supposed to be 8 floors here? It's the plague doctor plushie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A well-constructed handmade doll with the tag SCP-049. Look at him. It's amazing. I want one of these. He's got his little tool bag. He's just trying to cure the disease, guys. He's just trying to cure the disease. Oh. Oh, hey. Where'd you come from? The plague doctor just wants to help. Okay, that was a weird little snap, but all right, sure. And now this is how our story started. With us on the elevator with the black box. You're 90% sure the black box from Pony Station is covered for drugs? It does sound like it, doesn't it? The thing that comes to mind, which also would be a drug reference, I suppose, was the White Pony, the Deftones album. Very good album.
Bella, we really need you to tell us the truth here.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on her.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, there was no black box in sight when we found you.
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it in the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
That's impossible. It's just impossible.
Look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened?
What really happened?
Bella, think carefully.
Was something... Okay, so we round the back a bit. No mannequins here now. So we our mind rewrote what the play looked like. So let's take a look now. Okay. So it's largely the same, but now instead of the black box, it's one of the mannequins up there. Oh, he's Kane. Don't drink that wine, Gonzalo. It's poisoned. It's poisoned, man. Don't trust it. Yeah. So as they stated earlier, They have the script for what the play is supposed to be, but the people who are actually performing the play keep going off script. So in the scripts that we got, yeah, they were supposed to let him live and just banish him to the convent, but in the actual play, we're killing them. And, we were the mannequins there for a little bit. Are we gonna see the ambassador again?
Fuck, not again.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey. Oh, was I twice to run? Was I supposed to leave? Can I leave? Where do I where do I where do I run? Do I get the dolls? Do I need the mannequins? Can I leave? Am I just being completely blind? Am I not seeing something? Wait for him to get down the stairs, then run to the right of the chairs? Okay. Do I not move? I haven't tried that. Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, I'm just looking up what you're supposed to do. The fuck? How does that work? I don't fucking get what I'm doing wrong. Doing exactly what this walkthrough is doing. Try relaunching it. Maybe it was bugged or something. You able to crouch and hide? No. No, I know. I know you try and get to the passage that opens up behind him, but you're supposed to like avoid him,
What do you mean?
and you can't. I can't do it.
I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on her.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, there was no black box in sight when we found you.
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it in the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
Oh, a frame rate thing.
That's impossible.
That's an
It's
interesting
just
thought.
impossible.
Look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened?
What really
Hmm.
happened?
Bella, think carefully.
So similar to how it was in RE8. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that RE8 had to be. You had to like lock the frame rate so it wouldn't go all the hell. So the frame rate's at 60. Let's drop it down to 30. Oh my god, it looks so awful. Ugh. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot at 30 and see what happens.
Black box. Fuck, not again.
You have a black screen now. Okay, thanks. Thanks for get it pulled up. I don't know why it's not. Don't know why it's not capturing it anymore. Let's try that. There you go. I have no idea why I worked this time. And he didn't pause when I was reading the document, of course.
Pony Station will have to be locked down. That much is for certain.
I don't know why that. I don't know why being closer to him made him go slower. I hate fucking. Oh no!
Bella,
God.
we really need you to tell us the truth here.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on her.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, there was no black box in sight when we found you.
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it in the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
But that's impossible. It's just impossible.
Look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened?
What really happened?
Bella, think carefully.
I...
At least I know how to do it this time. I think maybe I have no idea why it works, but I have some general idea. Not a lot of progress. It's a very annoying thing to have to go through because it doesn't make any sense how it works or why it works or why what I'm doing now is working better than what I was trying to do before. Very weird. So I know it's time's Christmas and all that stuff, but do you know what I look forward to this time of year every year? These things. Chocolate oranges. I love chocolate oranges. Probably subwoofer. I would not doubt it. No, this was a program by Bethesda. It's not that bad. The game actually runs properly. Which is something.
Pony Station will have to be locked down. That much is for certain.
Okay, so now I can actually read this this document. I think it was a script. Oh wait, a seasonal thing? Yeah. This is from Terry's. No, just chocolate with orange flavoring, basically, but they're in the shape of an orange. And so it comes in one piece, kind of. See, it's all like slices of an orange, basically. It's all various slices of an orange, and you have to like smack it on the wall or something hard to break it apart. A shop sure you're on over here. I guess maybe it's not necessarily that they're seasonal, but this is the time of year I eat them. Anyway. Okay, let's raise our glasses to the Ambassador Alagada and pay tribute to him. Only the finest wine can commiserate our exciting victory. Prince Antonio. It was he, the ruthless usurper, who killed our king. This despicable man who plays executioner dares claim this bloody conspiracy as his trophy. Kill him, let his head be the sacrifice, and for redemption let his blood pour out. Okay, that's basically what we just heard from the play. Okay. Oh, he's being arrested. That. Oh, well, I was gonna comment on the booty, but I guess not. That person's being Hun? Is it Hun? It's Hun, right? Yeah. Another SCP-049 doll. I have them all. I have a whole collection of them now. Is it hanged? Okay. Oh, that way? Oh, thank you, sir. I was gonna go over there, but
It's those mannequins again. Where are they heading? But where have all those volunteers gone?
Rehearsal script Act 1 in the ballroom. The king of Trinculo passed away, and the king's brother, Gonzalo, succeeds him as new king. At the coronation, the drunken queen confesses that she colluded with Gonzalo to kill the old king and hang his body from a tree. The queen goes on to confess that the great nobleman, Antonio, is in fact the son of the old king, and as such has legitimate claim to the throne. Antonio scoffs at this, but upon return to the inn, he meets the ghost of the old king who confirms everything the queen said. Blood we offered, the hanged king we served. I served my king with my blood, blissful suffocation, sacrifice of sin. Yeah. Fun and wholesome stuff. Fun for the whole family. Out of my way, guys. I gotta get through here. Sorry. Okay. The Hamlet, the SCP version. Yeah, basically Skadusk, yeah. It's all about betrayal and intrigue and then people dying and ghosts visiting them, all that stuff. Oh, well, these are actual people. Oh, hey, look, there's a noose just for you, lady. Yeah, see? The noose is for you. You just gotta go up and grab it. Yeah. Oh, good old ambassador boy. Hey, hey, bud.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I think I'm losing the plot here myself. Everyone's very deep in thought here, though. He's gonna kill him.
Sacrifice his head and seek redemption with his blood.
Seek redemption with his blood. So the actual line's different than what's written. So whoever translated the lines for the voice actors didn't get with the guy who translated the subtitles. And the subtitles were different than the spoken lines. Oh, the mannequins are fighting each other. I got stabbed in my mannequin gut. I gotta get out of here. This one here on the right's about going to get us. Stay away from me. Get wrecked, mate. They should have had his head crack open and sap come out of his head. Just for the full effect. Coffee. Yay. Oh no, the door closed. What am I going to do? I can't just reopen it. There's no door handle. Yeah, it's a little bit. It is interesting, Wolfer, for sure. Oh, why? Hello there. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm here to pay homage to the Hanged King. Yeah, with a stagger.
With my blood, I serve my king. 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 With my blood,
Don't do anything drastic now, lady.
I serve my king. With my blood, I serve my king.
Yeah, so the Hanged King has a kind of a weird duality thing, kind of like it's like Cthulhu or some of the other old gods in the mythos have, where they're technically dead, but they're still alive and doing things somehow. It's very weird.
Well, let's go then.
What? We haven't found the black box yet.
You still don't get it, do you?
Get what? What do you mean?
A black box is merely a vehicle for recording the truth. But a black box isn't always a black box.
You mean...
That's right. She is now the black box.
She has all the memories.
Because our work here is done.
She has all the memories of what happened.
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation. Sacrifice of sin.
Yeah, perhaps darkness, perhaps. That would have been more professional.
Contained at Site 105 and pending further investigation. Above is the full record of the inquiry.
Yeah, so she's pretty screwed over now. She's not having a fun time. Okay. So, this is SCP-701, Object Class Euclid, Special Containment Procedures. I'm going to organize the hell out of these files. SCP-701, The Hankins Tragedy, is a Caroline-era revenge tragedy in 5 acts. Performances of the play are associated with sudden psychotic and suicidal behavior among both observers and participants, as well as the manifestation of a mysterious figure classified SCP-701-1. Historical estimates place the number of lives claimed by the play between some number of tens of thousands over the past 300 years. Performances of the Hanging Tragedy do not always end with an outbreak of the tens of recorded performances, only 36.78% of them have ended in SCP-701 events. According to the historical records and investigations, these outbreaks generally follow the same pattern. Some things are not canon in the SCP Foundation, but a lot of things are. Oh, well, the SCP itself is canon, but like side stories told about the SCP is not necessarily canon. And there's some stuff that sweeps wide range of SCPs, like the Hainteen itself, and Alagata, and all that. Or there's like a series of SCPs that involve them, and most of the non-canon stuff that's considered non-canon um, in the SCP Foundation is stuff where like they try to tell stories. They're not SCP containment procedure documents, but they're like stories that are told about the SCPs or about the doctors at the SCP Foundation, like Dr. Clef. He's the most common one, and that stuff is got different timelines and stuff, and it's all very convoluted. but there's some degree of canon in the SCP Foundation. Willow's contained until Edward gets to her. Oh God, yeah. They better watch out for vampires, I guess. Anywho, I will continue reading this. Okay. 1 to 2 weeks prior to the event, during a dress rehearsal period, cast members will begin to spontaneously deviate from published text, rather than the improvisation or gaffes associated with going off script. Said deviations will be both orderly and consistent, as if the actors are working off a new version of the script. The cast and production crew will seem unaware of any change, and if it's brought to their attention, they will state that the play has run that way from the beginning. 2 to 3 hours prior to the event, the outbreak generally occurs during opening night, or else at the production with the greatest number of planned attendance, generally falling within the first week of the play's opening. 1 to 2 hours before the event, SCP-701-1 begins to appear on the stage in the final scene of Act 1, generally in the background or to the side of the main action. It may seem to enter or exit the stage area, but does not appear to ever enter the backstage or offstage areas. It simply disappears when not on stage. The cast does not appear to notice or comment on SCP-701-1, at least at first. During the event, SCP-701-1 appears fully on stage during the banquet scene in Act 5. Here it will be incorporated into the actions of the play as the Hanged King. The cast will each murder each other or commit suicide, sometimes using items that seem to appear spontaneously on the stage. Rioting breaks out in the audience, with viewers randomly attacking anyone in front of them, regardless of prior relationship. Following the event, if any audience members survive the initial outbreak, they may exit the performance space, in which case they will continue to engage in random and opportunistic violence. Victims will generally require sedation or restraint in this scenario. Normal personality will begin to return roughly 24 hours after the event. Surviving victims will generally exhibit signs consistent with a traumatic experience. Some will have no recollection of the event. Others may be rendered permanently comatose or psychotic. For a typical case study of an outbreak, see Incident Report SCP-701-19 something something -1. Analysis of the events leading to the last uncontained SCP-701 event in 19 something during a high school drama performance in something. We found a document about it. More information on the play's published text. See 701-1640-B-1. Incredible. Yeah. Everyone. It's a mass improvisation between everybody. Oh, Doctor Doctor Placeholder McDoctorate. Yeah, well, Ethan. I think he is like he's a joke character, I think. So his level of canon, I'm not sure how that works out. But anyway. Okay, the full-scale research on SCP-1701 took place on May 19th, 2011 during a group test experiment performance. The group project lead was Dr. Tyler. According to the research logs, in short, SCP-701 is a self-evolving memetic virus transmitted through unknown means through the text of the play. Dr. La something has theorized that SCP-701 events may involve expunged. This hypothesis is consistent with a spike in something levels detected via satellite in the vicinity of the 19 whatever incident. So that was Hume levels. The Hume containment level, the Hume reality levels were fluctuating, I would assume. Foundation agents are under standing orders to suppress or any performance or publication of SCP-701 wherever found and detected. Despite our best efforts to the contrary, however, the play remains freely available online, sometimes under different titles. All attempts to detect or isolate the origin of these copies have failed. Suppression of the play's publication has generally been successful, with most copies of 1971 Scholarly Edition destroyed before distribution. Nonetheless, copies of the 1965 trade paperback turn up with some regularity in both college and high school libraries. Agents are to obtain or otherwise destroy these items whenever they can. Oh, where did I add this? What did I just add? I don't know what I added. Did I add anything? I think I added to the start of it. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. All materials relating to the SCP-701 are to be kept in a triple locked archive at storage site something. These items currently consist of two currently extant copies of the 1640 Quattro, 27 copies of the 65 trade paperback edition, and 10 copies of the 71 hardcover printing. 21 floppy diskettes consisting of data seized from raids on somewhere. One SVHS video cassette tape. Oh, those are all on the slides that we found at the site, right? Yeah. And one steel knife of unknown origin. At no time are any of these items to be removed from the room. Access to the area is to be heavily monitored. Absolutely no personnel whatsoever will be granted access to the archive without the express in-person written permission or in-person permission of doctors La something, R something, and J something. Removal of these items from the site is strictly prohibited without exception. All personnel entering the site must be placed under strict surveillance. At present, the most complete source of data is preserved in the black box named Bella Lawrence. Well, that's fun. This is what Doctor from IT gets you? Yeah, Vampire. No, we read documents and organize them. Very, very fulfilling. Smooth sailing all the way through. Now I can handle these archives with ease. We're just organizing the file over. They come pre-redacted. I think the O5 Council are the ones who do the redactions. I have to admit, you're no worse than I expected. How about taco tonight for celebration? I like tacos. Are we really using a living being as a tool to contain anomalous objects? Well, of course we are. Hey, my T-boy. I've seen a great many field agents. They are prepared to sacrifice themselves at any time in order to complete a task. Secure, contain, protect. For them, it's a creed worth paying the ultimate price for. It's our duty to record all of this truthfully and honestly so that people may remember them forever. Going for a drink at the old place? Sounds cool, but I can't drink too much. Can't be. We gotta stay focused and mentally clear on the job. Taco night or donut night? Hey, we can have some tacos too. So about the completion of my first ever archive mission, my colleagues threw a small party. It all started to grow on me, my colleagues in this place. I started to really enjoy all of it. Maybe it was all the drinking. I dreamt I was lost in a strange cave. It was dark and damp and smelled of decay. In the depths of the darkness, I saw at all times two red dots, monitoring my every move. What a strange dream. Tequila is too strong of a drink. I need an espresso to wake me up. Oh, to sober me up. Yeah. What you want to do when you're on depressants, like alcohol, is to take a super stimulant like an espresso, because combining those two things is really good for you. If you want strong downer and a strong upper together, working in tandem, that's the ultimate way to keep a clear head. That was a lie, by the way. Don't do that. Don't mix uppers and downers. It's very bad. Anyway, let's read some more site information. Today, an agent of the Foundation discovered an intact human corpse in the northwestern forest of Yekaterinburg. Yekaterinburg? I guess? I don't know. The corpse contains anomalous properties and was previously contained in a standard Type A humanoid containment cell at Site 128, coded SCP 3170. As of now, experts at Site 300-14 haven't provided any explanation as to why SCP 3170 suddenly appeared in the wilderness 730 kilometers outside of the city. Okay, now we're in Japan. Recently, a case of SCP-610 infection has been recorded in the Aomori area of Japan. This is the latest incidence of the blood flesh disease since the outbreak in Serbia. I think it's supposed to be Siberia, but they missed an I. Last summer. Infectious disease expert Misha Winston Taylor believes the spread of 610 infection is linked with terrorist activities among the Sarkic sect. Yeah, so I mentioned that before. The Sarkic people are opposed to the Church of the Broken God. These are the guys who are very much into the body horror and weird biological stuff. And I believe SCP-610 is called the Flesh That Hates, and it's as I said here, it's an infection that causes you to really morph and shape your flesh in weird ways. It's very, very ugly. Aomori is very famous for apples. It's in the northern part below Hokkaido. Tacos from Taco Bell are SCPs as well. I've never had bad times with tacos from Taco Bell. Actually, I know some people routinely do, but I've always had a good time. Okay. SCP site whatever in Shanghai, China plans to transfer SCP-CN 1374 to Site 144. Transfer details are still under negotiation. The original SCP director, Dr. I couldn't even begin to pronounce that. Corena unexpectedly vanished after the activation event. Details related to this incident have yet to be disclosed. Cool. So ask, yeah, the Flesh That Hates is a very interesting SCP. It's one of the earlier ones that I really enjoy. Hokkaido, yeah, I wanted to get that board game, Ethan, but I never did. It looked like a very interesting game though. Hokkaido is the one where you play as different pieces and they're like going on a vacation or a pilgrimage through the region, right? True Vampire Null. They should have named their regions something better, more American. Okay, appendix for 2012. Object is an irregular clay plot with a height of 23 centimeters, diameter of 28 centimeters, but do not be fooled by its appearance. It is an organism, a womb. Yes, an earthen womb. SCP-660 may be safely stored in a standard safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered with an inert perspex disc and sealed with tamper-proof tape. Log of tests involving human experimentation with SCP-660. uh, in lab A. The sample condition: skin flap harvested from the left thigh of a cadaver of D612. Donor was healthy in all respects prior to death. Tissue sample left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration. Result: daily biopsies indicate viability of sample. Cell samples taken from the tissue graft are cultured in vitro, revealing a predisposition towards precancerous and cancerous growth. Oh, it's Tokaido? Oh, okay. It is the one I'm thinking of, though, right, Ethan? It's the one where like everyone's going on like a vacation and they have to stop at like shops and stuff, right? Where they like stop at shops and they go to like bathhouses and things like that, and the whole goal of the game is to see who has the better vacation. I think is that the one I'm thinking of? Trying to have the base vacation, bathing with monkeys and eating the food and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Okay, Ethan. Yeah, I've watched that Will Wheaton show where they do board games. The name of it escapes me for the moment for some reason. Anywho, yeah, I watched that Will Wheaton show that's on you that they have online, to learn about board games and stuff. Tabletop, yeah, it's very entertaining. I like it, and they show off some good games. Okay, let's see. Anyway, let's continue. Report B. They once again harvested skin from the same person. The tissue left in SCP-660 for 2 months duration, then grafted onto the torso of a D-class personnel with second and third degree burns. The recipient's anomaly testing record had no contraindications with SCP-660. The result: the tissue graft takes without complication, healing according to usual steps of adherence, serum inhibition, and revascularization. However, as is common with severe burn cases, the compromised skin barrier led to infection and eventual fatal septic shock. Postmortem biopsy and analysis indicates the skin graft would have returned to full histological structure and function had the recipient survived. So, Lab Report C. A live member of the musculus house mouse, a bulby C strain, acquired for laboratory testing by use of SCP whatever something. The consciousness of D614 was implanted into the specimen. D614 was chosen for his demonstrated resistance to negative effects of prolonged isolation and sensory deprivation. So they basically put this guy's brain in a mouse. Fair enough. Sample use. Specimen was left in SCP-660 for 2 months. Unusually, SCP-something was incapable of restoring D614's consciousness to its original body after the removal from SCP-660. A computer interface was developed to facilitate two-way communication with D614. An interview was conducted once D614 was familiarized with the interface. An excerpt is included below. Dr. Brown: I guess I'll have to take your word for it. How did that feel? D614: suffocating and stretching. Dr. Brown: could you be more specific? D614: how the hell do you think it felt? Even mice need to grow and move and live. Every part of me was straining, but I was stuck. I thought I would explode. The full contents of the interview are classified. An autopsy revealed precancerous growths throughout the mouse's body. That's unfortunate. Report D. Sample condition was the right arm lost in traumatic amputation just below the elbow. Sample use. D778 was severely injured in an incident involving another SCP. Lost limb recovered as part of a cleanup operation. Subject would not have survived immediate reattachment surgery due to other injuries involving severe vascular compromise. Severed extremity preserved in SCP-660 in bid to preserve tissue viability. The result: the right arm was successfully reattached to the previous owner. Subject reports return of sensation and figures of right hand, contrary to the poor prognosis due to severe tissue avulsion and nerve damage sustained in initial injury. Biopsy reveals little to no precancerous cell growth. The transport ruled a tentative success. D778 has been retained for further observation. Addendum. Human testing with SCP-660 is suspended due to the sudden death of D778 from teratoma with malignant transformation. I've seen fetus in fetu before, but never have I had to try to grab my probe during but never have I had one try to grab my probe during an autopsy. Dr. Grayson. As of today, SCP-660-1 has been neutralized. SCP-660 no longer exhibits any other forms of shape or shapes. It has been classified as safe by the Foundation. SCP research on SCP-660-1 will be transferred to the Reliquary Research Institute. Details available with personnel clearance 4 out of 660. Okay, so I guess D778 had that thing happen to him, and then he had cancerous growths that were filled his body to the point where he had like another fetus within him. That's what I think I got away from figured out from that. Here we go. SCP-660 is capable of indefinitely preserving all biological tissue placed within it, regardless of external conditions or state of the sample, until tissues are removed. Living tissues will remain viable, and living organisms will remain alive, even when deprived of sustenance for extended periods of time. While the exact mechanism responsible for this is uncertain, isotopic labeling has shown that it involves the exchange of biological matter between the sample and SCP-660's interior coating. What is that? Teratomas contain developed things like teeth. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I've seen some of them before. Darkness, yeah. Now that you mention that, yeah. Okay. So this teratoma was so developed it was another person. I guess. SCP-660-1, which is what was at the end there, was a human fetus originally found in SCP-660, most likely having been sealed in the artifact for at least 6,600 years. However, SCP-660-1 immediately underwent massive transformation upon removal, additionally developing several somethings, consistent with anthropogenic something progression. SCP-660-1 is most likely neutralized. Details are available to personnel with clearance of something. Okay, so the fetus, I see. So it wasn't in the guy; it was in the pot when they first found it. Yeah. So the question might be like, if this thing like is so damaging to people, or how is it considered safe? So the classifications. The classifications are usually not 100% like what you would think they might be. If an SCP is considered safe, that just means that it can be contained easily and won't try to break containment. It doesn't mean that it's safe to handle or be around. Oh yeah, this is SCP-143, which is it's a Japanese sakura tree, which are the trees that have some cherry blossoms, but they don't make fruit. And what they do is they have razor sharp cherry blossoms that can cut through basically anything. So it's a little dangerous. Oh, this one's fun. SCP-261 is an anomalous vending machine. and it will give you basically anything you ask for. Okay. Any and all items dispensed by SCP-261 must be recorded, along with the amount of money entered and the amount of time elapsed between uses. Currently, SCP-261 may only be used 10 times in a 24-hour period, with no transaction exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. Testing approved by Site Command is not under these restrictions. Okay, description. SCP-261 appears to be a large black vending machine with no front glass panel and a small keypad on the right side. SCP-261 was recovered in Yokohama, Japan. It was brought to the Foundation and tested after an urban legend of a magic vending machine. Internally, SCP-261 appears to be a basic vending machine equipped to vend food and beverage items. After a key was made to the front and the front door opened, no abnormal materials were found, and it was determined that SCP-261 has never actually contained food or beverages. The keypad, while connected to and operating correctly, does not activate any dispensing mechanism. Why does it not? Why did the none of the test descriptions come over? So let's see some things that the people try to ask for. Dark Side Cola, a can, quote unquote, with clear plastic sides. Packaging in Japanese. The liquid inside is clear. When opened, liquid appears to react to the air and changes to a dark black over a period of several seconds. The black coloration looks like billowing smoke and cannot be reversed. Liquid's taste described as cola with something spicy in it. Lemon clams? Yeah. $5 is the max? I guess so. 800 yen was entered for each item, and items being dispensed every 2 minutes. Yeah, so this was like rapid fire. This was them testing rapid fire high cost items. The Little Bakery 7 grain. Lemon clams, Diet Ghost. A can containing an instance of SCP-2107. Packaging was in English. Testing done on this instance provided similar results to other contained instances of SCP-2107. This marks the first time SCP-261 has vended another SCP. All right, so you just punch in the numbers and something random will come out, but it's always some kind of snack food or drink, and it changes every time it changes every single time that you give it some other various amount of money. It doesn't seem like you can give. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you punch the number in like it's like a normal keypad, like B1 or whatever on a vending machine, but there's no glass panel, so you don't know what you're picking. So you just put numbers in, and it gives you something, and it depends on how much money you gave it. So yeah, so what happens is the things get weirder and weirder as it comes down. The last one was unknown. A tall, thin aluminum can packaging in an unknown language. Opening the can causes a chemical reaction with the liquid inside the can. Liquid was apparently not intended for an oxygenated atmosphere and detonated violently, causing several injuries and killing 2 researchers. Testing discontinued and the area was cleared. Testing area observed to smell like citrus for several days. Yeah, so that's why they said that there's a limit to how many times you can use it and how much money you can give it, because apparently, if you at some point they'll give you something insanely dangerous. It apparently vended items from another planet altogether. Five minutes to 4 o'clock. I think Gent's not coming. What are you talking about? They're all going to have a party without me. 10 monthly lecture. Ooh, what's it about? I like lectures. Each month, the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture to share new knowledge or insights pertaining to SCPs. This month's lecture, they invited Dr. Trevor, and he holds a reputation within the Foundation. Yeah, I want to go. I'll send you the link to the monthly lecture in just a second. Sweet. Dance? What is it? No, not dance. It's Dan. What is that? Something and Dragon? SCP-1762 and I. What's are we harvesting my essence? I don't know if you want that. It's like the Yojimbo summon from FF10. Yeah, exactly, Cybrain. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yojimbo was actually really good in Final Fantasy X.
Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people.
Cold brew and cheese pizza.
Today I'm going to tell
okay.
you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story.
Oh, is it this one?
The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little
Oh, it's
boy.
Daniel. That's what it says, Daniel.
Is Daniel.
Nah, I shower. So hopefully I smell okay.
One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox.
Oh no!
It made him look like a strawberry.
Chickenpox suck.
To make sure he didn't spread
They give you
it to
shingles.
others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
I don't think so, Woofer.
Mr. Daniel.
uh,
Up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle.
penny whistle.
I hope you'll practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
You smell like cake? Awesome. Vanilla cake is great. I'm not familiar with the story from that Dragon Cancer, but yeah, there is a an SCP called There Be Dragons, I think. Is the nickname for it. And it's about a cardboard box that has these paper dragons inside. And they have their own their own realm that they come from. Oh God. God help me. Oh yay. I'm playing music. I'm a musician. I got the music in my soul. What the fuck? Screw you, game.
Suddenly,
Pia.
he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Huh? Who's there?
It's some kind of woodwind instrument. They said it was a
Take a look.
what did she call it? It was a penny whistle. That's what she said it was. No scrunchy today. What? Oh, I'm controlling this now. Oh, that's an interesting art style. It's all very children's book. Oh yeah, this is what it is. Yeah, it's the there be dragons.
and there was a red origami paper dragon inside of it.
Free the dragon!
Daniel carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged.
Oh no!
But Daniel found a way to repair it.
With tape. Choose items to repair dragon. Fuck you then.
Daniel held the
Yay.
repaired paper dragon high up in the air.
We fixed it.
Imagining that it soared over all the world below. He played and played with the paper dragon.
Wee! Woo! Dragon! Soar!
Go dragon.
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
Yeah, it's just a dream. Don't worry about it.
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Did he?
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us,
Jesus.
they are all inactive.
17. 17 fault zones. Jesus, where the hell does he live?
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Bad move, Daniel. Oh, there it is. Get it. Stuff. You cheated. What the f... Damn it, Daniel, why can't you run? What the fuck?
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it.
My god. It's a storm cloud.
With his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger. At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box.
Thank you, dragon friend.
Daniel studied the red figure carefully.
Dragon friend.
It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away. Just then, Daniel had an idea.
Play your whistle. Play the whistle.
He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Yeah. Tune. Let's do it. Play a Stardew Valley song? Apparently. I'm not sure how he's doing all this with a whistle, but he's trying.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like
So,
old
in case any
friends.
of you want to look at this one up yourself, this is SCP-1762.
The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit any time.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon.
Yeah,
and
so
flew into the
time
box.
behaves
Box
differently
closed
inside the
shut, and
box,
calm silence was restored to the attic.
obviously. Because for the dragon, he said it had been several years for him, but it only been a couple days for the kid.
Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips. Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
You don't have any friends, Daniel, you liar.
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends.
Yeah, that's how cats go.
That's Duke. This is Jessica's pet. He doesn't like rainy days or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Oh, there's a language barrier going on here.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
You do that.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Did you throw a baseball at the paper origami dragon? The hell? Okay, so we're just playing fetch with it, basically. Whee! Yeah! Oh, makes you can pick the thing up. It's pretty heavy compared to the dragon's body weight.
A violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
Oops.
A stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
I thought we didn't get earthquakes.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls.
Oh no, an invasion!
Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation, and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle day in and day out.
Oh, I don't get to do it in game. Legit. I need more QuickTime events.
As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Daniel's not a very smart boy.
2, 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons.
More dragons.
But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
No.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
Dude, we gotta tape this box shut.
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper.
Jesus.
It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air.
Oh no!
One after the other.
Gotta help Daniel.
Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls.
Yay!
Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box.
Good job, dragons.
The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded.
We can fix them.
He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
Yeah, we can do it. We're the masters of the reality. Come on, buddy. Yay! Oh wow, look at that. It's like the briefcase of Pulp Fiction.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison.
Hooray!
The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Oh, I get to play music now. Hooray! I'm a master musician. Yeah, I would recommend if you like, damn it, if you like fiction at all, you should read the article for this one. It's not a spooky, scary one like a lot of SCPs are. It's a very touching and tragic story. SCP-1762. Or Here Be Dragons, as he rolled in the box. The article doesn't deal much with this. The article is largely about the SCP Foundation finding this box after all of this stuff happens. Because I think, like the dragons in the from the box request to see where Daniel is, but I think he's like old and passed on by the time that the SCP Foundation has found the box.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Oh, yay! We's in Skyrim. I need to collect dragon souls so I can become the Master Dragonborn and use my what do they call the voice in there? The Thum? Is that right?
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
Neat.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned.
Those damn giants.
They have launched ferocious attacks.
Always smacking me with their club and sending me flying into the air.
We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary.
Yeah, so I think that when they refer to the room, they're talking about the box.
And we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again. A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. He could now play the penny whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned.
Yeah, I think the way it works is they talk about room or whatever. I think in their world there's like a temple where they have like entry portals into other worlds, and they had to destroy the entry portal into our world through that box. I think is what happened, if I remember right.
Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe, open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box. However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Oh god, there's so many of them. Shit. Hey bud. Hey bud. Oh god. Oh my god, they're burning. Stop burning. I'm trying to save you. Dear god. They want me to join the lodge? I hope not. I'm not going to kill any young lady in lingerie. Oh my god, that's a lot of giants.
Meat.
The balls swarmed together
Rows
and pushed
and
Daniel
rows
away,
of scrumptious
doing him firmly
red
in the corner.
meat.
He couldn't move.
Yeah, no, Darkness. They don't even spam bot properly. Stupid bots.
Became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1. Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragon struggled against it, with no means of fighting back.
Do something, Daniel.
At this critical moment,
Play your whistle.
Dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant. Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible.
Grab a baseball bat.
The paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger. It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is growing stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
Whoever did the voice acting for this radio, give him a raise.
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what.
Daniel was always a very stupid boy.
Daniel, and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
Dragon power.
The huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons.
Oh
Daniel
no!
wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
It's only so much magic stickers can do, my friend. Capture, grab them out of the air. Yeah, collect them. Get them. We can just make a horrible abomination out of all the scraps. A giant dragon abomination. What am I? Where am I missing one? Oh, there we go. I have to stick them together. Puzzles. Lots of puzzles. Solving puzzles. That's our friend. Oh, I have to. Everything has to be within the okay. Why did you start me out up there if I need to be in here? Whatever. Yay! We did it.
Goodbye, my friend.
Carl's meat dragon made out of orphans? What?
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe.
God had nothing to do with it. It was the dragons. Stop giving him credit for shit. The dragons were our saviors.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
He played a sad, sad song for the dragons.
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Isn't that the name of the doctor who's given that speech? Fly with me, come on, let's fly away. That's a Sinatra song. Dragons are our god? True. Remember all the good times with the dragons. What the fuck? The dragons were reborn.
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
We trust dragons? True. Yeah, so yeah, that's the guy who was giving the speech, Daniel Trevor. So he was the one who had firsthand knowledge of the dragon box, and I guess got it to the SCP Foundation. Yeah, that's what I was saying. This one, once again, the number for it's 1762. It's a very touching story, and kind of tragic, sad, but fairly interesting. It's a very interesting one. It's well written. I like the concept of it's wonderful. What lovely paper dragons! I love them so much. Awesome, but where are they being contained now? SCP-1762 is now being contained at Reliquary Research Institute, where Dr. Daniel is the supervising director. The cardboard box has remained silent. How do you know this, Gent? Thought you didn't attend the monthly lecture. Yeah, Gent. Under the direction of Dr. Trevor, Gent spent 2 years researching SCP-1762, so he knows far more than we do. Wow. That's probably why he didn't want to attend. It was going to bring back some bad memories. Hey, I told you all that particular SCP didn't suit me. Oh, come on, Gent. But really, imagining you tidying up files and piles of cute little fairy books is kind of adorable. Enough already. I'm getting back to work, but I'm going to stress the point again. that particular SCP did not sue me. Aw, made him sad. I've been here for a month now and I'm entirely adjusted to the job, though the content of my work is to simply process archive files. It is work that will never bore me. A few absurd jokes aside, most of the archives are really rather fascinating. I have been having hallucinations lately. Uh-oh. I feel like someone is calling me, a low voice, low and uncertain. They seem to be trying to communicate with me, but I cannot understand a single word they say. In fact, I had planned on seeing a doctor, but Zoe told me it was a typical rookie syndrome and would clear up in a few days. I certainly hope that is the case. You know, you need to report that shit, dude. That needs to be reported. I don't know why you're not reporting that. Okay. So unfortunately, I think that's where I'm gonna have to call it for the day. I'll probably have a night stream sometime in the week to finish this out because I think there's like an hour left, maybe. So I'll have like a night stream sometime through the week to cover it, finish it off. There's only one SCP left, and that's the end. From what I understand, I think there's four main story SCPs that get covered. So got one left, and it's probably gonna be like an hour, so I won't have time to finish it. But I'll have a night stream, like I said, sometime in the week to finish it off. Yeah, GG, go everyone. Yeah. So I've got a bunch of videos recorded, so I'm gonna get those edited and processed to come out this week. That'll be fun, and hopefully I can have my video about the backrooms. My video about the backrooms ready to go. Do Tuesday or Friday. Thanksgiving is sometime this week, right? I should be the one who knows since I'm the American in here, but Thanksgiving is Thursday or Friday. Yeah, Thursday. Is Thanksgiving, so probably like you can do it. I could try for Tuesday, if that is a requested date. Okay, yeah, I'll shoot for Tuesday then. If from the reviews I read, I think I know what the last SCP is, and it's going to be a sad one. So prepare for sadness. All right, exactly, Vampire Noel. Puritans love parties. I preach you. Preach. I think that's from Game Grumps. Isn't anyway? Doesn't matter. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me, hanging out. This game's a little weird, but it's going pretty well so far. I think it's pretty well put together. I think. Anyway, yeah. Have a good week, everyone. I should have a bunch of videos out this week. Yeah. If I can get my editing software figured out. I'm still in the learning process. Just it's so different from what I was doing before. Anyway, take care of yourselves. If you're wanting to do any participation at all in the watch parties, the Google Doc and the Discord server, or we should start getting some stuff planned out. I'm gonna try to get my list of things that I would like to watch up there, so we have more of a list. Yeah, Discord link there. There's Discords in the video description as well. So come hang out. Anyway, hey, enjoy yourselves, everyone. Bye bye. Yeah, Darkness. I'll be off of work like the last 2 weeks of December probably. That's usually what I do. So I'll be completely not doing my job those last 2 weeks. So hopefully I can do more on the channel at the end of December. So yeah. All right, I'm leaving for sure. I'm leaving for real now. I hate saying I'm leaving and then not leaving, so I'm leaving now. Bye. 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 Bye.